Everyone, Lori Marie here, mixed media artist in Vallejo, California. Got Podge? You bet we do. I've been in the studio for several hours this morning, played a little bit in my altered book, and also played a little bit with a mixed media project. So I know I'll get the altered book video posted today, but I'm not sure about the mixed media. Takes a little while for me to edit and publish and all that stuff. So it'll be here as soon as I can get it here. I want to thank all of you for using the Amazon links that I put in the notes. I do get credit for that, so if you can use those links for supplies that you need, I really appreciate that. And also for all of you that have sent to my PayPal. I do pick up my computer today, $325, but at least we will have our computer back. So that is good. So, see you on the table. Well, the sun is nearly up. Here's our 2-page spread. Had a little bit of fun with this morning. This is in our altered book. I've got some microscope slides on this side. Very fun. Texture, duct tape foil or heating foil, plumbing foil. It's a tape that has a sticky side on the back of it. You can find it in the hardware store. I'll leave a link though. And then this is black gesso to patina the background. So I'm very happy with that. That is very fun. Okay, before we get started this morning, I want to share with you some Happy Mail. This is some Happy Mail that I bought for myself. Pretty cool, huh? I have gifted this to Nancy, and so I ordered one for myself so that I can have that. This is amazing, is what this is. So these are palette knives, and this is a baby blue. These guys are still in the package. These were sent to me via Amazon as gifts from Rosemary. So yeah, I gift my stuff a lot to other people that may need it or might enjoy it. So I find myself without things all the time. So Rosemary, thank you. Thank you. I will put this guy away for when my baby blue disappears, because of course she has a habit of doing that. This is a card from Sue, or Fuji, or Fuge, depends on what you want to call her. This is absolutely amazing. There's a lovely note and some money for the village. And your template is finally on its way. So thank you so much for the money for the village and for sharing your artwork with us. Dina Miller, oh, I shouldn't say her last name. Well, Dina, anyway, has sent lots and lots of little gibbles of some of the paper that she's made. So we will be using this in some backgrounds. And this Happy Mail is from another Dina with a lovely enclosed letter and lots of goodies. Look at these. These are tags already. Love those. These are cards from an old Rolodex. Some fun papers, buttons, fabric, dice, things to dangle from our books. This is going to have to go to Handsome Hubby because he will adore that. Looks like a tooth. Oh, there's several. Oh, maybe claws. Oh, he's going to be so happy. A clamp. She knows I'll use that. This is fun texture too. So all kinds of goodies. Oh, what's this? Let's see what this is. Oh, these are fun. Little cast faces. Okay, so thank you for my Happy Mail. Always appreciated. And Michelle has given us a payday from her payday. So that's appreciated as well. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, good morning. It is dark o'clock. here in Vallejo, California. Hudson is in his basket napping. Coffee is being enjoyed. Yoga has been done. And of course I have an idea for this morning for our altered book. Here's my precious little fragile book. I think these will be our supplies. I'm going to try this with black gesso. I haven't tried that yet. I have some copper tape that was given to me by Michael, female Michael. She's a leaded glass artist, and so she gave me some copper. We'll see if we're going to use that. I don't know. Glue dots, microscope slides. I think I'm going to use 3 of them. Microscope slides. This is drywall tape. I'm going to use this for texture. The glue dots I'm going to use for texture. I'm going to be using the silver duct tape, D-U-C-T. It's heating tape. You can find it at your hardware store. I will also have a link to that in the notes for an Amazon link. Scissors, X-Acto. I have a pre-made card from Tim Holtz. I think I'm going to use this on one side. This is the picture that I'm going to be using on one side. It's an advertisement for Paper Whimsy. I'm just going to be using the upper portion. And what I did is I just made a copy of it while I was meditating, trying to figure out how to do this piece. I think this is how I'm going to work on it. This is the bottom of a broiler pan. It's kind of a fun texture. We'll see if we can use that. And this is corrugated paper that I will use for texture as well. You of course will need your Mod Podge and probably a Stabilo as well as we go further. So here's my fragile little book. This is the village page that we have played with the little doors. It's so fun. So this is already stabilized. I'm going to go to the center of that signature and I'm going to remove the center pages there. So fragile. And I'm going to glue 3 pages together on this side, making sure that it's nice and strong and healthy. So I would just glue 2 pages together, but then that falls in a funny spot in the signature, so we're going to go ahead and glue 3 pages down. 2 pages down. Yes, 2 pages down. All right, so I have a loose page, and then I have 2 pages down on this side, and then I have a sturdy page on this side. I'm going to take this image that I'm going to play with, and I'm just going to cut it down a little bit so it'll fit on the page. I'm going to place that image on this loose page and figure out where I would like the microscope images to be. Definitely want her little eyes, and I can't put them too close together. I love this. She has a story. I would like for that to be there. And I don't care if they're, in fact, I think I'm going to make them not straight. There we go. Let's just try that, shall we? All right, grab a pen. I'm just going to trace around those microscope slides. I'm going to put my cutting mat between that page and the 2 pages that I have glued together. This masking tape that's there, I got that from Taj. Has absolutely no purpose there, but I fell in love with it and it was getting thrown away. So I decided to just take it and put it in my book, but you won't see it. All right, now I'm going to just go around those lines of the microscope slide that I traced, and I'm going to cut those windows out. All right, I have the 3 windows cut out. Thank you, cutting mat. And I'm going to glue her down. Woohoo! So I'll put Mod Podge on this page and I'll glue her down. So I have Mod Podge on that page. Place her where I want her. I want her, she has a story to show. I want her little eyes to show and her mouth. Mod Podge is needed on this side as well. I am no engineer, man. I'm a self-taught artist. Oh, coffee's done. Self-taught artist here. So we make mistakes, or I make mistakes. Like that. I don't want that white edge to show. Oh, all right. Well, that fixed that. There we go. All right, I'm going to bring in the microscope slides. I think I'm going to try the copper. We'll see how that works. I don't know. So this copper tape has an adhesive on the back. Like I say, this is used for leaded glass work. And I'm just going to put it on the edge of that slide. Better put a little bit more on the edge of that slide. more on it than that. I don't want to cover her eyes, but I do need that on the edge somewhat to hold that steady. Looks like I have enough on that edge to cut that off and put that here. Alright, I am going to continue down and put copper tape around this one and this one. I'm going to put some dots, the glue dots, on the side here for texture. 1, 2, and 3. Maybe we'll go 5. 4 and 5. Oh, I tore one off. All right, we'll put you back on. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 of the glue dots. So I have a piece of the drywall texture tape. I'm gonna put some of that across the bottom. Ah, don't pick up a dot. Don't do it. And what else did we have? We had some corrugated. Let's take some of that. Now I'm going to put some glue dots down here, and that will hold that corrugated in place with any luck at all. Oh yeah, that's going to stay. Put some there. I keep putting my glue dots down and then I can't find them because they're clear. And let me see what else I can find. I have an old doily. I'm going to just take a scallop out of that. I think I'm going to put that right there. Use that glue dot for that. That's good. What about here? Just some glue dots for some texture? Yeah, let's just put some glue dots down there. Okay, I put 1, 2, 3 glue dots here. This is kind of just hanging out. We'll put that over there. Okay, now we're going to go to this page. This is our focal point on this side. And I'm going to put some copper tape around this as well. Now I stuck this card down with a glue dot so that I could hold that in place a little bit better when I put the tape down. perfectly straight, as we would only expect. I'm okay with that. We're good. And tape along the bottom and the top. I forgot that I had this. We're going to take this off and save that for another project. We're going to put some fun circles on here. Oh yes, we are. And we're going to add some texture to this side with some circles, with some drywall tape, and with our corrugated, and probably some dots. So let me go ahead and do that. Now the drywall tape, I may have mentioned, it's kind of sticky, so it'll go down without a problem and stay down. The corrugated needs a glue dot. I put 3 glue dots here, 1, 2, and 3. And this is the bottom of that broiler pan. And another little something something here. All right, I have this little charm. Just a round charm. That I'm going to put there. We shall see. All right, now you will need your duct tape and your scissors and a little clean area to play on. That's the hard part. And I'm going to cut this duct tape into smaller pieces. About that big, and just make a pile of them. I'm going to go around the edge of the page and make sure nothing's hanging over. And And then, this is a little bit big for this page. I'm going to cut these in half again because I'm looking for some fun texture. But I'm going to cover the entire page with the duct tape, overlapping it. Now you can cut these pieces of tape any shape you want. But kind of like my underpants, I like them straight. But if you want to put triangles or circles or whatever you want, you can do that on your pages. Me? Yeah, not so much. So just work up your page. I'm just going to go to the edge of that. Oh, noisy tummy. Go to the edge of that copper tape, overlapping, creating texture, and just cover both pages. So what I find easiest for these is to crimp the corner and then separate it from there. If you need your X-Acto to help with that, use it. This is a good meditation time, good quiet time. So I am wrapping the edge onto the back, just so there's no lift off. Lift off. We love lift off. And then as soon as I finish this page, I'm going to start working on the next page. Are you guys swearing at me yet for this project? Some nice meditative time. I am going to put some of the foil tape between these slides, leaving just the copper showing, the copper frame showing. So that means cutting some of these pieces into smaller strips. Why not, right? We're gonna be here all day anyway. All right, villagers, we are getting there. Let's put the final piece on together. Okay, there it is. Now, I have some blending tools, carving tools, blending tools. You can use a stub blender, or, yeah, same thing. You can use a Q-tip. I like as much texture as I can get, so I use that kind of a blending tool. I like the biggest blending tool I can find. Here we go. And that's what I'm going to use. Those are too soft. I like more digging texture. All right, so this is the beginning. And that's the drywall tape. Can you see that texture coming up? and that's the broiler pan. Now if I make a hole in this foil while I'm pushing it down, I just grab another piece of foil and stick it down. I'm just going to go over this entire page with my blending tool. Here again, I like the scratchy looking texture, but not everybody does. So if you don't, use a softer blender, the Q-tip or the blending stub. This I love doing. And no, I will not make you watch me do it the whole page. Let's see if I can pick up. There should be some. There we go. See the glue dots there? Glue dot there, glue dot there. There might be another one, maybe not. There it is. And then we have the corrugated, which you can go as deep as you want on the corrugated. This may rip and tear, but that's okay. Just add another piece of foil and keep walking forward. So this is the drywall tape, this is the broiler pan, these are glue dots, this is the corrugated cardboard, drywall tape, and I think there might be a couple of glue dots here. I see them. So this page I'm going to call Done, Burnished. Now I'm going to go on to this page. Glue dot there, huh? Glue dot there. I got this page done. I'm just going to go back over this page real quick in the other direction. All right. Time for some black gesso. I haven't done this with the black gesso yet. I have used the black acrylic, but not the black gesso. So we'll see. We shall see. Always ready to try something new. All right, we're going to take a breath, let that dry for a moment. I'm going to let you see how long I leave it so that you know. And let's start rubbing. So on this side, I'm just going to rub the black gesso on with that paper towel. Now I got some black gesso on the picture. I'm okay with that. That is okay in my world. I'll go back in here and add some more. It's way more fun with the paper towel than it is the brush. It's a great patina. Ooh, I like it. Yes, I do. That's a very fun 2-page spread. And my fingers are perfectly black. I like that too. Look at that. That is awesome. A little steampunk for you. I think there's going to have to be a little bit of glue under that tape. Hold that down. That's okay. We can do that. And there is our beautiful patinaed 2-page spread. Love it. Your turn. Go create. Go play. Go get dirty. Go have fun.